Good morning, grade 5. So it's time for sharing the planet. And here's our goal for today. We're going to get into some sorting out in this inquiry cycle. So we've done a little bit of finding out with, what are ecosystems. We're going to be doing some more research, so I know it's somewhat finding out, but we're going to start sorting out information as well. So we're going to also set up our STP journals. So you can get ready to do some research on your ecosystems. So just want to review our central idea. Survival of living things relies on the interdependence and balance within an ecosystem. That's what our main focus is. And then these are our 3 lines of inquiry. Interdependence of living things in an ecosystem, the role of balance and biodiversity in an ecosystem, and solutions to maintain the balance of an ecosystem. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is Mr. Brody is going to pause this video when I'm done, and he will play this video. And when you're done watching it as a class, just sort out some information. What are biomes? Which we know biomes are ecosystems. So what are the different types of biomes in the world? So you can watch it and then you'll be able to share. So you can pause and then watch this video and then come back. All right, so welcome back. So if we think about the different types of biomes that we have, we can see that there are 6 main biomes: forest, grasslands, desert, the tundra, freshwater, and marine. Those are ones that we're going to focus on for grade 5. Okay. So here is your task for today. I'm going to be assigning you to a group. Now, the reason why I'm assigning you instead of having you choose them yourselves is because I want to have some diversity. I don't want to have everyone just doing, for example, the desert. I feel like everyone would probably choose the desert, or everyone would choose the marine one. We need to have some variety. So you're going to research one of those ecosystems using the key concepts. And we're going to focus on 5 of them. And we know that there's 8 in total, right? And when you think of the key concepts, they are actually in order of how we would really learn. There's the knowing part, which is your form and the function. That's what we usually try to do. We usually try to describe the ecosystems and the interdependence of a biome. Okay, we want to know the form and the function of it. Then we build off of that and we look at the understanding, and that's where we look at causation and change, where we are able to explain the challenges that are changing the ecosystems. And then the last part that we'll look at is, okay, now that we know it, now that we've understood it, then we need to look at applying it. And that's where we use those key concepts of responsibility or perspective. So we're going to look at identifying solutions, your actions that you can take that can maintain the ecosystems to protect them. And obviously we'll be able to communicate our knowledge through a model. That's going to be our end goal. You're going to be doing another hands-on, think of it similar to what we did for our natural disasters, creating a model. But first we need to gain that knowing and that understanding background knowledge first. This will be our end goal, just so you know where we're going. So here are your groups. Okay. Now, at some points, I might ask you guys to collaborate together. Other points, you are working independently. It will depend on the task for that day. So these students, here you're all doing the biome about forest, grasslands, Victor, Padra, Malak, Alia. These students are all on the desert. These ones on the tundra, freshwater, and marine. So you can take a few seconds to spot your name. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is we need to set up our notebooks. Okay. I'm going to do a split screen. So let me just minimize my face. Okay, and we're going to go to the share drive. Okay, 2020. I never scroll to the bottom. Today I'm going to be Victor. And you're going to go into your STP slides. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to set up some slides to help us organize our research. So we have a place to keep our notes. So Victor, I already have yours set up for you. So when you insert a new one, okay, you can use a preloaded layout if you want to. So for this first slide, I want you to use the one that says title and 2 columns, which is this one right here. Okay. For the title, you can use split screen so you can see whatever you want, what I need you to put over here. You're going to put form, what are living and non-living things in the ecosystem? Make it smaller so that it fits. And then for this column, you would put living things. The other one, obviously, non-living things. If you want to put a border, you can do that as well. Okay, so we're just getting our notebook set up. We just did this page. I'm then going to insert a new page. But this time, I don't need to have the columns. So instead, I'm going to choose the one that says title and body. So it should look like this. Okay, and the title, we're going to have it as function. How do living things survive in the ecosystem? So that's the question we're looking to answer. Okay, and then we will insert another one. And this one, we're going to keep it as the same one, a title and a body. And we're going to call it resources, also called sources. That's what we've been calling it in reading. Okay, so you will insert any sources, website links, YouTube videos that you use for your research. Okay, and then we're going to do one more, and we're going to title this one images, so we can be able to insert any images that we want to use for our research. Okay, so today you're going to get to spend some time, if you have some time left over. I'm not sure how much time is left, but if you want to start researching to answer these questions, we can. So you're looking at finding answers to what are living and non-living things in the ecosystem. And I don't mean any ecosystem. You're doing the one that you were assigned. So if I was Victor, Victor should be researching about grasslands. Okay, if you want to put that as a title, actually, I never thought to put that. You can put a big title called grassland so that we know that's the ecosystem that you're doing. Sorry, I should have had you guys do that first. Okay, so here we'll go and research. You can use Ducksters. I'm not giving you any links right now. You can use Ducksters, KidRex, Google, etc. to answer this question. Form, what are the living and non-living things in the ecosystem? And then function, how do living things survive in that ecosystem? Okay, it's the only 2 questions we're looking at right now. Remember, we think about our key concepts, we are just focusing on this right now, form and function. Okay, next time we will transfer over to the causation and the change. Once we have the knowing, then we can get the understanding. Okay, so if you have time now, you can start researching to answer those questions. Mr. Brody can be there to help you getting those journals set up. This video is also in the assignment, so you can always go back and replay it and look at what your slides should look like. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.